1. Yes, good afternoon and welcome to Park Esler here in Newry for today's Division 3A National League clash between Louth and Down. A local derby on a beautiful day here in Newry. Very much different to some of the previous games of weather conditions, so we're hoping for a bright and fast-flowing game this afternoon. Just before we begin, we'll go through the teams, and we'll start with the Down team. In goal, Caroline Kennedy. The full-back line, Orna Kelly. Full-back, Ciara Byrne, Orla Duffy. Half-back line, Alice McLay, Cara McCardle and Natalie McKibben. In the centre of the field, it's Megan Doherty and Kim White. The half-forward line, Anne-Marie McGee, Jessica Foy and Orla Swale. And the full-forward line, Viv McCormick, Natasha Ferris and Sarah Dougherty. Moving on to the Louth side, and there's been a late replacement, very late replacement in goal. Una Pearson, she steps aside, and Rebecca Lamb-Fagan comes in to goal today for Louth. Their full-back line, Michelle McMahon, Ailish Hand and Holly Lamb-Sally. Half-back line, Rebecca Carr, Shannon McLaughlin and Ciara Nolan. Aoife Halligan and Emer Byrne in midfield. Roisin Kavanagh, Kate Flood, and another replacement, number 28, Hannah O'Neill, in for Aoife Russell. And the full forward line, Laura Collins, Niamh Rice, and another late change is number 22, Sarah Moore, coming in for Jenny McCourt. Just waiting on the sides of the line out, but I'm going to introduce my co-commentator today, Orla Kirk, former Louth ladies Gaelic footballer from the St Malachy's Club. You're very welcome, Orla. Beautiful day for football.
Thanks, Barry. It's a great day. A bit blowy, but it's dry, the ground is hard, and it makes for exciting prospects for the game today.
Absolutely. We're going to stop for a round of vein. Around the vein, sung beautifully, so we're all good to go here in Newry. A Down win today will see them into the semi-finals, but Louth, a win for them will bring them right back into the mix. It's a very, very tight division. Down on 4 points, Roscommon on 3, Sligo on 2 and Louth on 1. So all to play for both sides today. What sort of a game are you expecting, Orla?
I'm expecting, as you say, Barry, a tight game. I'm expecting free-flowing football and good forward play as well. Two very exciting full forward lines, and I think it's going to be very tightly matched around the middle, so we'll get quite attritional there, Barry, but I'm interested to see how the first 10 or 15 minutes settle, and as you say, whether the hard ground will have any impact on the way the game is played.
So the team's just signing out. Your referee today is Mr. Philip Conway. Could you pick some players out, Orla? Kate Flood, 1 goal and 4 against Sligo. She's a centre 3/4. She'll be a target person for the Louth side today.
Yeah, Kate's been a real stalwart for Louth over the past 10 years, Barry. And then on the inside full forward line, looking at Niamh Rice and wondering how those two will connect together. I think that's going to be very exciting watching that. And then in terms of the Down team, we're looking again at Natasha Ferris in full forward, and particularly looking at Kim White and Megan Doherty in midfield, and see can they capitalise on possession there and get to feed their inside forward line.
Down's previous 2 games in this division, a 3-6 draw against Sligo, that was a rearranged game, and a 4-10 to 4-9 win against Roscommon. For Louth, they lost 2-4 to 2-5 to Roscommon, and they drew with Sligo 1-10 apiece. So this is going to be a tight game, very tight game. Louth, they're out to prove a point. Down looking for the win to get them into the semi-finals. Referee Philip Conway making sure everybody's in their place, and we're good to go. Not the breeze blowing across the pitch, Orla, so nothing going either way for either side in the first or second half.
And I'm not sure how helpful it's going to be for either team. Maybe a bit of a hindrance, bar, just stopping the usual football and the way it's played, so keep an eye on how it's going to pan out.
Yes, a couple of 100 spectators here at Newry.
Maybe, Barry, interested to see the change in goals for Louth. Una Pearson has been #1 goalkeeper in Louth the past 7 or 8 years. So looking at the Holly Lamb in there now to see how she'll take charge.
So basically, very late change. We're not sure why that change came about, but looks like the Down goalkeeper has been asked to change her top. She's putting on a blue top now. Referee has held it up in order for her to do that, and I think we're ready to go now. Mr. Conway about to throw the ball in. It's Down against Louth here at Park Esler, and immediately the ball breaks there for Down in the centre of the field, and they're moving the ball forward. Inside there to the full forward, that's Natasha Ferris. Natasha puts the ball over, and going chasing forward is Viv McCormick, but it looks as if it's going to run out. No, it's been taken there by Rebecca Carr. Louth moving it along their full back line. Now out into the half back line. Nice interplay, nice hand passing there, Orla.
Yeah, Louth tend to do that around the middle. Put the ball through the hands of a very mobile half forward line and half back line.
Rebecca Carr gets the ball forward there, but that's well intercepted there by Alicia McLee. And Down now breaking down the far side. Jessica Foy. Jessica, of course, professional soccer player with Glentoran, plays the long ball in there looking for Sarah Durgarty, the corner forward, but again it's mopped up there at the back. But again Durgarty gets the ball. Referee looked at, thought there was something wrong. Durgarty again. This is lovely interplay, played into the centre. Megan Doherty. Megan with the shot. Megan into the goalkeeper. And Louth can now break away on the near side here. That's the corner forward, corner back, Michelle McMahon. Michelle plays it in now to Hannah O'Neill, late replacement. That looks like a high challenge. The referee gives the free. It's a bit of a fast opening, Orla.
Fast opening, and two evenly matched team-ups already, Barry, and you can see that it's quite it's speedy there around the middle, and it's making for an exciting game.
Yeah, the conditions, the pitch would have been tried out with the breeze there coming across it. So an open game, plenty of flowing football and plenty of interchange at the back at the start here by Louth. Aoife Halligan plays it up now to Sarah Moore. Sarah with the long ball into the full forward line. Challenge for it down there. Looks like Laura Collins with it. Laura goes one way, goes the other. Plays it back. It's round about the 40-metre line. Louth in possession. Ball comes in there from Laura Collins. But Down seeking to clear their lines. Ball drops now to Katie Flood. She's the danger person for Louth, but she's been dispossessed, and Down can now move the ball up into the centre of the field. Plenty of space there out on the wing, but the ball's a bit misplaced, and it's going to be Rebecca Carr with the ball bursting forward. It's Kieran Nolan. Here plays the ball in. Slow, methodical build-up. Playing the ball in around the house, and there the ball comes in now, and there is a goal! A goal for Down, a goal for Louth. There was the ball in there, it caught the Down full back line, and taking possession of the ball and turning round the keeper, putting the ball into the net. It's a goal for Louth. Looked like Emer Byrne with it. We'll be able to confirm that in 1 minute. Did you get a look at it?
I think it was number Laura Collins. I'm nearly sure it was Laura Collins from the Newtown Blues Club.
Number 13. She took the goal well. She got it just in front of the
square. She turned really well. It was a great ball in, and she turned very well, and the keeper really had no chance there. She put it to the corner.
So the ball now down in the Down full forward line.
Yeah, Louth will be delighted with that score. A goal.
Down getting possession now, full forward Natasha Ferris. Natasha plays the ball now to Jessica Foy. Jessica plays the diagonal ball, and it comes now to number 13, the corner forward, Viv McCormick, but it's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And yet again, Louth come away, plenty of space, plenty of pace there in the centre of the park. Long ball up now. In a race for possession. It's the Down full back, Eilish Han. It's the Down full back, Ciara Byrne. Niamh Rice, and yet again plenty of space now for Louth to break now, coming up to the 45-metre line. Space at a premium up there. Ball recycled. Long ball comes in, that should be the goalkeepers, and it is straight into the arms of Caroline Kennedy.
Yeah, Down got plenty of players back there behind the ball and really cut out Rebecca Carr's options as she moved forward.
But all of that long ball into the down full back line seems to be a tactic that they're working on and they're trying to work on this afternoon.
Yeah, and there's a great battle there between Natasha Ferris and Niamh Rice. You know, they're racing out to win the ball, and they've obviously done a bit of homework on Down.
Sarah Moore, Aoife Halligan. Oh, that ball was a bit loose, and Down come away with it again. Taffy McKibben into the midfielder, that's Kim White. Kim from the St. Sylvester's Club. Jessica Foy. Oh, she's got a bit of pace when she wants to burn it. Jessica going through, soloing. She's got two around her. The referee has signalled for the free in. That's a free in to Down.
Yeah, serious pace there by Jessica Foy. I think there was maybe 2 or 3 girls, loud girls chasing after, and Ciara Nolan's getting her name taken by the referee for maybe pulling her back on 2 occasions there.
But you can see the pace. She's paced the forward. Absolutely. She's going to take the free herself. She got penalty against Roscommon. Hops the ball. She's going to go with the left foot. She's on the 20-metre line. Jessica Foy. And she drops the ball over the bar. Beautiful point by Jessica Foy. So that's a point back for Down.
Yeah, Down were clinical there, the way they counter-attacked. You know, they opened the loud defence up very well, and credit must go to Jess Foy for that.
So we restart again back into the full back line. Louth content now to play it out. Hand passing the ball. Space at a premium there, but it's recycled. Hannah O'Neill just passing the midway point. Ball drops down between 2 players, but Down get possession. And there's a free. It looks as if it was on Orla Duffy.
Yeah, Kate Flood's been well marked there and space cut down in front of her, and that'll be a concern from the Louth side.
Natalie McKibben recovers. Down coming forward again, and it's Orla Duffy. Orla hops the ball. Plays it now to Kim White, and again it's Orla Duffy. She's bursting through, looking for options. Plays the ball across, and Down in possession of the ball. The full back line under pressure here, and it's number 12 who turns and puts the ball over the bar for Down. That was Orla Swale, but again, Orla, that was a beautiful interplay by Down to set that one up.
Yeah, and great play from Orla Duffy up from the full back line. She really set up her inside forward line for that. So it was Down have come into the game after absorbing that early goal.
So that's a good return. 2 points for Down after the early loss of that goal. So 2 points for Down coming from Jessica Foy from the free and Orla Swale. So it's a goal for Louth and 2 points to Down. There's the centre half back, Shani McLaughlin. She's the captain of the side.
Yep, Shannon's from the Clan Gale Club in Dundalk, so she's captain last year and this year, and she's a great player for Louth.
Sarah Moore looking for space. Very tenacious tackling there at the back by Down. But coming through now, it's Aoife Halligan. Yet again, Down get a turnover ball there, and they're able to break again at pace.
Yeah, they swallowed Kate Flood up there again, who's trying to get into the game but just hasn't succeeded yet.
Full forward, Niamh Rice. Forced to go back. Slow, methodical. Midfielder, Aoife Halligan. Hannah O'Neill. Just waiting on that opportunity.
Yeah, Down have impressed me, the manner the way they've got their backs in front of the goals and winning the ball and then attacking at speed.
Michelle McMahon dispossessed by Megan Doherty, and Down get the free out. And yet again, space for Down to move down this near side. Alice McClay. Kim White from the St. Sylvester's Club. Bursting through now, it's Anne-Marie McGee.
I just think she took one too many steps there, getting into her stride.
The referees have been very, very hot on the over-carrying rule.
Yeah.
I've noticed that in the last number of games. And Mr. Conway didn't hesitate, he just blew her up, and that was it. And yet again, Louth can come forward. That ball drops down into the corner back. Down now working out Orna Kelly. Cara McCardle, she's the vice captain. She's from the Castlewellan Club. Natalie McKibben playing it out, and that's another free there. The referee might just have a word with Aoife Halligan.
Yeah, I think she felt that. Now that was a tough enough tackle by Aoife there.
That breeze, if anything, has picked up coming across the pitch since the game began. But Down now working it forward. Alice McAlay. Alice goes one way, goes the other, looking for options. Plays it back inside. Marie McGee. Marie plays it in to the full forward, and Tasha Ferris, who's come out. Tasha turns inside. She's very, very confident when she's running, but the referee says that she actually ran into the challenge, so he's given it to Louth.
Yeah, I thought that was quite harsh there.
It's a free-flowing game, Orla. It's going one way, it's going the other. It's good to see, and it's an open game.
Yeah, it's very open. I think maybe, although the scoreline doesn't reflect it, I think maybe Down have the upper hand at the moment, Barry. I'm not sure what you think. I just think they've been more impressive maybe and incisive at going forward.
So back in possession, Hannah. It's Sarah Moore. Sarah's got plenty of attention around her. Michelle McMahon. So nothing on the scoreboard from that opening goal for Louth. Down with their 2 points since then. Hoping to employ the long ball tactic into the square. Building it patiently. There was a collision there. And somebody's going to need attention on the Louth side. You didn't see that?
No, I missed it the far side. I'm not sure if it was a intentional or unintentional class there, Barry. The Louth player, it's hard to see who that is Down getting attention, but I think she went down pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was just purely accidental, of course, but I think that's a leg injury, it looks like. So a stoppage in play here. How would you sum up the opening quarter?
Yeah, I think Down are defending quite well after the early maybe soft goal where they were caught in the hop. Louth seems to take a bit of time hand passing around the middle, and Down are funneling players back in very well, that are shutting down the space in front of Louth. And then Down have impressed me maybe at the speed at which they've attacked, and they've been their cornerback and half back line have attacked Louth at pace too. And I think that Jess Foy has looked very dangerous when she's got on the ball, Barry. So
yeah, that was Aoife Halligan who was injured there. She's back up. We're back underway here in Uri. Play down the far side. Looks like Aoife Halligan pops the ball, turns it inside now to Hannah O'Neill, late replacement. Hannah seems very, very handy when she gets the ball. Plenty of skill there. Aoife Halligan again. Slow build up, hoping to find their opportunity. Played in there by Sarah Moore, but yet again Down come away with the ball, and the Louth management will not be too pleased at the way that's breaking down on the Down three-quarter line, and Down are breaking at pace, Orla.
Yeah, no, they'll be disappointed at that. I think it's far too ponderous around that Louth half-forward line.
Lovely ball played in there by Jessica Foy, but it's well mopped up at the back.
She won that ball very well.
Jessica Foy, as I say, she's posing plenty of problems. She's roaming around that midfield area. Always an outlet. Hannah O'Neill.
Yeah, and then you can see there, Barry, Down have an extra 2 players back, and I'm not sure how that's happening, whether Louth are playing with an extra defender, or Down maybe are taking somebody extra back to keep an eye on the Louth full forward line.
Emer Byrne, she had 3 players around her. The full forward, Niamh Rice, and that's blocked down. Niamh gets a second chance. Down by the byline, she plays it in, and it's into the hands of Ciara Byrne. The Val Club. Oh, Down we need to mop that up pretty quickly.
Yeah, and if you look there, Barry, you can see Louth of an extra defender. I think Down have taken back somebody behind the ball, and that maybe gives an indication as to why Down are breaking down that attack, so well. They have an extra defender back there.
Maybe it was the way that the opening goal was lost, that they realised he needed somebody extra back there to say.
That could be it, Barry, because I think Niamh Rice and Kate Flood, they are 2 exceptional forwards in the Louth team, and if that's what Down are doing, it's working very well.
Orla Swale, score of a point. the centre of the field. It's Anne-Marie McGee from the Ross Trevor Club playing to Sarah Diggerty from Bransford, and she's beginning to show a bit of pace there along the far side. Sarah's bursting through. She goes over the 45. She's getting a bit of attention. She takes a shot, and that is a beautiful point by number 15, Sarah Dougherty. That was a bit of a joy to watch, wasn't it, Orla?
Exceptional. The pace that she attacked at and the composure and skill to take that score, and it was excellent. That's the score of the game, Barry. I think.
So far. So basically we're all square. 3 points to Down, 1 goal to Louth, and that was indeed the score of the game. Sarah Dougherty had pace, it had everything, precision, and she picked her spot. She knew what she was doing. The ball played in now to the full forward line. It's Viv McCormick, and she is pulled down. Combination of the goalkeeper and the fullback, I believe, and the referee has got in to award the penalty.
Yeah, and whether or not there'll be a card as well. I think that's very soft turnover from Louth. They gave the ball away coming out, and
Viv McCormick, she was bursting and on goal. I think that's called taking one for the team. There was only one way that was going to go, but referees in discussing with the umpires what they saw.
yeah,
I don't think he's going to take any action. And it's Jessica Foy from Carryduff going to take this penalty. Professional footballer with Glentoran. I think she knows the drill here. Rebecca Lamfagan in the goal. And Jessica Foy now with the left foot to put down a goal ahead, and she just rolls it into the net. That was nonchalant, I think the word.
it was a brilliant penalty, bottom left hand corner, and the keeper had no chance there. So I think her soccer skills shine through very well.
And again, on a battle of wits, she won that well, did Jessica. That's a goal and a point to her from the penalty spot. She actually got a penalty against Roscommon, and from the spot she knows exactly how to take a penalty.
Oh, definitely.
So that's a bit of a dunt in Louth's ambitions here today. Down from going that goal behind, they've scored four times, a goal and 3 points, 1 goal and a point coming to Jessica Foy. So Louth would need to maybe look at plan B at this stage.
Yeah, if I were the Louth management, I'd be thinking about pushing somebody up on the extra defender with Down, maybe just to put them in under a bit more pressure moving forward. But Down have composed themselves very well after the early goal, Barry. So, and they're impressing all over the park as well.
And of course, Down needing this win today, and Louth came up here knowing that a win would actually put them back into the mix. But as this match has progressed, you can see Down are beginning to come into their own. They're beginning to pass the ball with a bit of skill, a bit of precision, and there goes another long ball into the full forward line by Jessica Foy, but that's well taken at the back. It's with the full back, Eilish Hand.
Yeah, it was a great interception there. She kind of picked the ball out of the air between two. So, yeah, no, it was a good ball in as well. Tested the Louth defence.
Yeah, you can see it's Jessica Foy and number 11, which is, number 10, which is Anne-Marie McGee and Orla Swale. They seem to have the skills, the silky skills, and they're putting it up to Louth in this first half. A score for Louth would settle them down again.
Yeah, Louth need to get a score on the board now, just to respond to the penalty.
Hannah O'Neill. Hannah was taken out there. So it's a free in to Louth. Chance now to drop the ball into the square.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who's going to take this now. I think it's Rebecca Carr's coming up.
Number 5, Rebecca Carr. She got a free against Roscommon. Decides to play it out to the far side to the wing. Looks like Michelle McMahon, the corner back. Pacey corner back. Looking to get that opening or live, but the down full back line, they seem to have regrouped. You've got the extra player back there, and again over carrying called by the referee Philip Conway. So Down can now break out from the back, and it's Natalie McKibben from Bransford. Oh, that was a poor ball, intercepted there, and the referee gives the free into Louth, even though they're bursting through. He's going to pull play back, but that was poor play by Down.
It was poor, but at the same time it was impressive by Keir Nolan.
She anticipated.
She anticipated, and she's great speed, and I think she's been one of the players for Louth that's done well today. So Louth will be hoping that they'll score this free and it'll settle them, Barry.
And at one end of the pitch, if somebody can take one for the team, it's a save at the other end of the pitch. Because she was bursting through with pace, and I think the Down backs knew exactly that they were up against it because of the speed she was coming through with. But the mistake, it looks as if it could cost them a point here from the free on the 20-metre line.
And maybe that's something you can see, Barry. It's the mistakes that are given the opportunities. You know, it's mistakes are punished in the game today.
It's a case of who makes the least mistake. Going to take that free again would be, I'm just trying to work out from here.
I think it'll be Kate Flood, and Kate has been very quiet in the game today, which is very unlike her. So she'll be hoping that this will bring her into the game and begin to play herself into the game.
So 20 metres, she hops the ball, looking at the black spot. This could be Louth's first point of the game. And the ball is just lofted, lobbed, and that is over the bar. That is a point for Louth, making it 1 goal and 1 point to Louth. 1 goal and 3 to Down as we go to the water break. That was entertaining. Yeah,
it's a great game. It's very enjoyable, and it's a great pace to it, Barry. You're nearly looking at championship pace.
Yeah, you are indeed. So these water breaks, you're not supposed to sort of coach within them, but there seems to be a lot of leeway in them. You know, teams are getting regrouped, but if you would allow the management, what would you be saying now at this stage? That's a boost getting that point to get back into it.
Yeah, I'd just be telling the girls to settle themselves and try and deliver the ball in a bit more quickly around midfield and half forward line. And you can see there's a lot of indecision there when they're approaching their forward line play. And again, I'd be telling them to settle themselves and try and play the likes of Kate Flood and Niamh Rice into the game a little bit more.
Interesting to see Louth are having a collective chat where the down forwards and the down backs are having their own little confabs out there. So it'll be very interesting to see how Louth come out here for the second quarter after the water break, after a fantastic start with that goal from Laura Collins. But then of course Down coming back, Jessica Foy, Orla Swale, Sarah Dugarty with 3 points, and then the penalty from Jessica Foy, and then the point for Louth to make it 1-3 to 1-1 here in Newry. So finely balanced.
Very finely balanced. Maybe Down with the upper hand, and I'd imagine their management would be quite happy with them at the moment, Barry.
So back underway here in Newry. Down breaking now from the back. Referee signalling for a free. Looked like a foul on Orla Duffy. Down restart now, and it's Kim White from the Sylvesters, St Sylvesters Club. And there's the pacey Down half forward line bursting through. Down still in possession. That looks like somebody has come in on the Down team, Katrina Caldwell. But it's Louth breaking at the far side. The far side covered in shadow of the stand, and it's very cold in there, I can tell you. But the rest of the pitch, the sunlight is absolutely superb as Louth break forward again. Laura Collins, but yet again breaks down, and Down coming away, Natalie McKibben, and you can see Down at pace breaking yet again up to the centre of the field. Lovely ball played out there. That's number 27 in for Down. That's Kate McKay. And Kate seemed to go in very high there, but referee has blew up. He's going to have a look at another injured player Down. Can you see who that is, Orla?
I can't see who it is, but whoever it was, I think she went in knowing maybe she wasn't going to win that ball. The Down player probably had the momentum going in to win the ball there. So that was a hard challenge.
So yet again we've the medical team on the field.
I've just noticed, Barry, a few positional changes there in the Louth team. Rebecca Carr, who'd been playing in the half-back line, she's moved into the half-forward line. She's taken up the number 11 spot. You can see her number 5. She's moved into the half-forward line. And I just noted, I'm just wondering why Kate Flood has been so quiet, but she's been marked very well by Orla McAvoy. Orla Duffy, is doing a great marking job in her. So just a couple of things that I've noticed over the past couple of minutes.
Yeah, there's changes going on there all the time. As I say, number 27, Kate McKay from Carryduff, is on for Down. I'm not sure who came off during the water break. That looks like another change coming on for Down. Coming off is number 7, Natalie McKibben. And coming out to the half-back line, or the half-forward line, that's number 18.
Amy Green.
Number 18, Amy Green. So we're going to start now with a free for down. It looks like Jessica Foy plays it in. Goes into the full forward line. Played back now to Sarah Dougherty. Sarah plays the ball in, and Downer bursting through. This could be another goal, but that was a fantastic save by the goalkeeper that put the ball over the bar. Down bursting through there. I think it was Orla Swale, I'm not 100% sure, but the goalkeeper pulled out the goods there to put the ball over the bar. Saved another goal.
Yeah, fantastic save by Rebecca Lawler Freegan. Absolutely excellent. But it was brilliant play by the down forward, the corner forward. She seemed to have lost possession but regained it, and was unlucky not to get a goal.
Ball now goes out over the sideline. And we're going to recommence with line ball to Down. And that's the substitute, Amy Green, going to take it. She decides to go back. Gets possession of the ball again. Plays it inside to the centre half forward, Cara McCardle. Still in possession. Middle of the field, Orna Kelly. As I say, these tactical changes, you can see it's very difficult. Or Down are in the half back line, they're not getting the space that they were getting to run at the full forwards. The referee has given this time it's a free again for Down. Jessica Foy. Jessica plays that ball through and running in. This could be another score for Down. Turns one way, turns the other. That's the midfielder, Megan Doherty. And goes to number 14, Natasha Ferris. The ball goes to the left and goes wide.
I think, is that Down's first wide of the game?
First wide of the game, I make that, yeah. They're all on target today.
Yeah. It has been a high quality game going forward with the forward play, particularly for Down.
So 1-4 to Down, 1 goal and 1 to Louth. Ball played out there. Nearly over the sideline, but Sarah Moore getting possession. Plays it in there to Michelle McMahon. Michelle has come out the field. The midfielder, it's Aoife Halligan. Playing it out to the far side. There's a battle for possession out there, and that's won by the Louth half forward. Right over the near side, there's a bit of space here. Hannah O'Neill. That Down full back line, or the Down backs, they're well set out. Space, very difficult to open them up. And there's a battle for possession, and Down have won the ball back.
Yeah, Down are almost playing with a diamond there.
Alice McAuley, and yet again the referee has pulled it up for overcarrying. So another opportunity now for Louth to get one back. Katie Flood will probably take this one. Played out to the far side. Inside there's an opportunity. That's a high lofting ball off the crossbar and over the bar.
Yeah, that's a brilliant score by Laura Collins.
Laura Collins.
Yeah, Laura's been very good when she's, got an opportunity to shoot and goal today, and that was an excellent point.
Beautiful point. Precision, the name of the game. Off the black spot and over. So making it 1-4 to Down, 1-2 to Louth. Another stoppage down below us.
Yeah, Sarah Moore's getting ticked anyway by the referee there after quite a hard challenge.
Down's going to start this game now. Back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that was a loose ball, but goalkeeper Caroline Kennedy gets possession. As you say, it's mistakes, Orla, sometimes that is the undoing of these sides.
Yeah, that's what's contributed to the scores to date, and as you say, Barry, it'll be the team that makes the least amount of mistakes.
Orla Duffy going through, loses the ball, and yet again Louth get possession in the centre of the field, and the referee gives the free. And here comes Emer Byrne, just the 2 points between the sides. He plays the long ball into the full back line, but that's going to be mopped up by the goalkeeper Caroline Kennedy. Lets it go out for a kick out for Down. Just the 2 points between them. I'd say Louth coming up to half time, the way Down played within the 10-15 minute spell when they got 1-3. You know, it's good to see that they're able to peg them back, and that's going forward in the second half is what they'll take a bit of heart out of.
Yeah, I think the positional changes that Louth made have obviously worked for them. Barry, they'll be a little happier, but keen not to concede anything now.
Kim White now. Kim gets the ball through. Number 5, Alice McAlea, played there. Oh, off the post! Off the post! Unlucky for Down at the corner. Oh, it looked like Jessica Foy with the shot. Off the post and out, and it's mopped up there by the Louth full back line. And that was an unlucky one for Down.
Yeah, very unlucky. Great approach play by Alice McAlea, who's fantastic speed and has really fortified the Down attack.
But again, you see, whenever Down can use that pace to run at the full back line, they do have the ammunition in there that's go for goal.
Yeah, definitely. They're opening up the Louth backs at will here.
Goalkeeper there under a lot of pressure, but she gets the clearance in, and there's plenty of space now for Louth in the centre of the field. It's taken by Hannah O'Neill. Hannah takes the challenge, and the referee gives the free now. So it's a free to Louth. They've got possession in the centre of the field. Sarah Moore. Sarah plays it out to Hannah O'Neill, and Hannah is dispossessed by Orla Swale. Referee saw a push in the back, so Down get the free, leading 1-4 to 1 goal and 2 points.
Yeah, and Louth chalked up easy possession there. You know, they gave the ball away. Gave the ball away needlessly, Barry.
Play back underway. Vice captain for Down, it's Cara McCardle. There's a lovely ball, but it was just a bit too far for Orla Swale. Michelle McMahon. It's Sarah Moore. Played out now to Holly Lamb Sally. And that's Sarah Quinn. She seems to have come into the Louth side.
Yeah, and Sarah's a seasoned defender, so they'll be glad that she's on the pitch.
Ball played up along the sideline in a race for possession. It's Orna Kelly against Laura Collins, but back to Caroline Kennedy, the goalkeeper. And Louth can again break, or Down can again break on the far side, leading by 2 points. That's the long ball up there, looking for Jessica Foy. But Jessica, she loses out in the battle for possession. And the ball's now played up into the half-forward line. But Down, it's mopped up in there, and there's plenty of space now to break forward. But there's 4 or 5 Louth people in midfield, or Louth defenders in midfield. But yet again, Down being able to work it out. Kate McKay. Kate plays into the full forward, Natasha Ferris. Natasha tries to lob the ball over the defender. But yet again, it is end-to-end, Orla, isn't it?
Oh, very much so. But I can see that Sarah Quinn has come in her usual full-back berth to pick up is it Natasha Ferris? Maybe
Natasha Ferris, yeah.
That's testament to the damage that Natasha has done, Barry. But it is very much end-to-end and 2 very fast teams on display.
Fitness, of course, is going to be a factor, but they're 2 very fit sides.
Yeah, definitely very fit. The 2 half-back lines in particular. Kieran Nolan for Louth is very fast, and she seems to be picking up Jess Foy now and doing a marking job on her. It's almost like a boxing match here at the moment, you know.
Well, who's going to get the knockout blow?
It's hard to know, Barry.
Well, one thing's for sure, with just the 2 points between them, Down threatened to actually open up a big lead, but you know, now they've kept their patience. They've been building, and they got those 2 points back. So, you know, all to play for.
Yeah, most definitely. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what way they're going at half time.
Emer Byrne. And there's space out there on the wing, and that's the cornerback, Michelle McMahon. Michelle plays it into Hannah O'Neill, to Sarah Moore. Looking for the opportunity to drop the ball in. That's Katie Flood. Running into traffic. High ball dropped in there. That looks beautiful. Oh, the goalkeeper on the line, able to catch that. It was Caroline Kennedy. Very well taken under pressure there.
Yeah, and well held, Barry.
And there we go here at Newry. That was the last action of the game. So basically, Laura Collins' goal at the start there for Louth gave them the best advantage they could hope for in the opening minutes. But of course, Down came back, and Jessica Foy with the penalty, making it 1-3 to 1 point, or sorry, to 1 goal, just up to the water break. And now they've come back. They got those 2 points to leave just the 2 points between the sides here at half time. And Yuri, Orla, your final thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, very entertaining first half. As you said, Barry, Down seemed to be in the ascendancy in the first 15-20 minutes. Louth have kind of pegged them back a little bit, though will still be disappointed with their big game players aren't in the game. Kate Flood and Niamh Rice have been very quiet, whereas to me the Down full forward line, Natasha Ferris and even Jessica Foy, they've been very impressive. So I'm really looking forward to the second half.
So all the play for it here in Newry at half time. Down at 1-4, Louth 1-2. Down needing that win to get into the semi-finals. Louth needing a win to get back into the mix in this Division 3A. So all the play for in the second half, and we'll be back after the break. 1. And welcome back here to Park Esler in Newry for the second half of this Division 3A tie between Down and Louth. And Down will be playing into the from left to right as you look into what is actually the Armagh end here at Park Esler, just to the far side on the hills overlooking at this actually County Armagh. And we're back underway, just the 2 points between them, and the referee Philip Conway getting the ball back underway. Battle for possession there, but Emer Byrne getting the ball. Played out to number 10, that's Roisin Kavanagh. Roisin hops the ball. She's been chased in there by Alicia McAlay. Long ball played into the Down full back line, but the goalkeeper Caroline Kennedy gets possession, was able to touch it out there, and that looks like a free. So the first action sees a free for Down. Goalkeeper plays the ball out into the half back line. That's Cara McCardle, the vice captain. That looks like another sub in on the Down side, number 21, Aoife Keown. Aoife in possession of the ball on a battle at the far side, but she loses possession, so Louth can now break up.
The ball was well won by Michelle McMahon there, who's a very prominent game in defence for Louth.
So coming into the second half, 2 points in it. I'd say Louth know this game is within their grasp, but they just keep playing the brand of football that they know they can play. They've only 2 points, as I say, Orla, it's nothing.
Yeah, they're lucky to be only 2 points behind Barry, but they'll be wanting to settle very quickly at the start of the second half.
They seem to be dropping that ball back into the Down full back line. That ball was well taken there by the Ciara Byrne, but now it's Down being able to get possession. Ball goes out into the middle of the field, but that was overplayed. And yet again it's Roisin Kavanagh. Roisin plays it inside. There's a bit of pace shown there by Ciara Nolan from the St Fechin's club. Ciara plays it back out. Long ball played to the spur player there. That looks like Aoife Halligan. Ball played in, but that should be the goalkeeper's. She's very, very assured under the dropping ball as the goalkeeper Caroline Kennedy for Down.
Definitely, that's twice the ball's been landed into her hand that she takes very assuredly. Jessica
Foy begins this Down attack. We've seen her pace in the first half, and she's the spur player out on the wing. Jessica Foy plays the long ball in. That looks as if it's going to go to number 27, who is Kate McKay. Kate with the shot, and it's gone wide. Oh, that was a poor miss.
That'll be one she'd rather forget. Barry, she won't like to be reminded of it.
And a game as tight as this, it could come down to the number of wides, but that's the first wide of the second half for Down. I think that's just their second wide of the game.
Yeah, she nearly had too much time in her hands there to score.
Oh, that was a dangerous one, almost taken in there by Viv McCormick.
Yeah.
But Louth getting possession.
And Louth have taken a few short free, kickouts, and that's something that obviously Down are now aware of.
So Roisin Kavanagh played along the wing now to the number 7, that's Ciara Nolan. Ciara gets the free.
Yeah, Ciara's doing very well there in defence, but maybe lucky to get away with a few steps there.
Alice McAlay was the culprit there. And it's Kate Flood just at the front of the 45-metre line, looking for options. Plays it short, plays it inside. Now breaking. That's Rebecca Carr. Rebecca turns in one, turns in two. Ooh, that is off the post. Oh, that was almost over the bar. And again the ball drops and it comes to Down. Down very lucky there. Unfortunate for Louth there.
Yeah, it was great play by Rebecca. It was a very silky, skillful player, so unfortunate there and came back off the post. It's very similar to the start of the first half where it's just cagey, both sides attacking, but scores are difficult to come by.
Yeah, coming up to 5 minutes gone in the second half here. Down 1-4, Louth 1-2, but it's been an enterprising opening to the second half by Louth, showing plenty of ambition, plenty of endeavour out there. But now it's a chance for Down to break forward with Kate McKay from Carrie Duff. Ball played in there to the full forward line. Number 23, that's another one in for Katrina Caldwell. Katrina's ball is overcooked, but Down still in possession. Kate McKay Opportunity now to drop the ball in, and it's gone wide to the left. So yet another wide for Down. They're beginning to mount up. No score in the second half so far. 2 points between the sides, all to play for. It's going to start now with Rebecca Lamfagan. She was a late replacement between the sticks for Louth. Again, she plays it short, but that looks, it has been taken in possession. They're playing it's a dangerous game, Orla, trying to play this short kick out from goal. But
yeah. And I think that's maybe as a result of Una Pearson not playing. Generally, she would have had a much longer kick out, and you can see that the shorter kick out is putting Louth under a lot of pressure, taking the ball out,
Oh, that's beautiful play there, interplay. Looks like Aoife Halligan on possession of the ball. He's bursting up the wing, takes the attention of Cara McCardle, plays it inside. This is very nice build up by Louth. The ball dropping into the square. Bit of possession there. Referee looks at it, but Down immediately breaking away. But the opportunities, they're happening for Louth. All they need is a breaking ball in there.
Yeah. There was a good ball into the Kay Flood, but again the Down defenders got back very well there, Barry, and good.
Referee has blown up Rover carrying. I don't think the Down supporters were too enamoured with that decision.
Definitely not. It maybe looked like a foul over there, Barry, but
Alice McAlea in possession, down in the centre of the field. It's a lovely ball played out now to Cara McCardle. Cara plays it inside, but that is won in there by Eilish Hand.
That was great defending there by Eilish.
Super defending. And look at the speed here of Ciara Nolan. Ciara plays the ball, but that's over the head of number 13, which is Laura Collins. But yet again, Louth coming forward. Surely one of these balls will break them in the full forward line. Still no score in the second half. Roisin Kavanagh. Roisin plays the ball in. Oh, and that was unfortunate yet again. The ball just dropping through the fingertips there of the forward into the Down goalkeeper Caroline Kennedy's hands, and she's got it clear. And Down can now mount an attack. Alice McAlea. It's a nice bit of work out there by McAlea. Forced to go back. Played it now to Aoife Keown. She's another replacement. But it's Roisin Kavanagh, number 10. She seems to have come into her own in the second half, getting plenty of possession.
Yeah, definitely. She's got on the ball a lot more than what we'd seen her in the first half.
She's looking for the ball inside. Goes up now to Niamh Rice. Niamh turns inside her marker yet again. Showing her pace, showing her skills. Referee has given the free in. He let that go, but he saw an original foul. She was being held back, so opportunity now for Louth to peg another point onto the board.
You can definitely see the Louth full forward line is getting on more ball, Barry, and they'll be heartened by that. There hasn't been the return on it just yet, but
Rebecca Carr, this is about 20 metres out from goal. She's going to go left-footed. It's entirely scoreable, but of course commentators curse. Here she goes with a left foot, drops the ball, and that has dropped over the bar, so that's another point for Louth.
Yeah, it's a good point for Rebecca. Rebecca be a renowned free taker in Louth, Barry, so you'd be fairly confident she'd get it over despite your curse.
So it's 1-3 to 1-4. Point in it to Down, and I make it about 8.5 minutes on the clock here in the second half. Another change coming into the Louth side. Going off there is number 13, Laura Collins, and coming in, it's number 30,
Ciara Woods.
Ciara Woods from Clonagale in Dundalk.
Yep.
So just a point between the sides. I have a funny feeling this will actually go to the final whistle. Both sides, it's a case of you attack, then we'll attack. And there yet again, Down's possession breaks down, and the goalkeeper she was out of her goal. The ball was floated into an empty net, and it just bounced to the wrong side, but that is a wake-up call for Down.
Yeah, it's a big wake-up call, and maybe Louth should have punished Down more for that mistake, Barry.
I must apologise. The numbers on the far side on the Louth players, it's very difficult to actually pick them out at some stages here. But that effort came in there from...
I think it might have been Kate Flood, was it?
Might have been Kate.
Yeah. Kate would have the confidence to go for that. You know, she would have scored them as well, Barry.
Definitely let off for down there. Will they wake up now? Because it's definitely been all Louth this second half. Maybe their team talk was a little bit more pointed.
Yeah, I definitely think they had more to improve on in terms of their forward play, whereas Down had maybe given a better account of themselves in the first half.
So just that point by Rebecca Carr in the second half for Louth to put the single score between them, the single point between them. But here comes Down, that was number 18 played in there. And it's gone into the full forward, Natasha Ferris. Oh, she's been dispossessed. That's excellent play in there. That looks like yet again Roisin Kavanagh. But she seems to be roving all over the pitch, and that was a great interception.
Yeah, Roisin Kavanagh is very mobile and very fast there and doing a Trojan amount of work.
I think it was Katie Flood, you're absolutely right with the effort that just went past the post. But wake up call for Down. And they're actually attacking with a lot of purpose Louth in the second half. They've got the ball in the corner forward position, and that's a lovely in-swinging shot by Niamh Rice. But that's gone to the right and gone wide.
That's a better early ball in, Barry, and you can see that they're opening up the Down defence, and Down aren't able to scramble the numbers back.
Yes, indeed. The second half, you can see Down under serious pressure there. The open goal that was missed could have changed the dynamic of this game completely. But plenty of changes coming on to both sides now, as maybe tiredness comes into play. So it's a battle to the death here, just a point between it. Louth know they're back in the mix if they are to get a victory here today. But Down, they're hanging on, just a point between them.
And it's still a frantic pace, you know, the pace hasn't dropped at all from the start of the first half.
Orla Duffy playing the ball through. Down now have the chance to put it up to the full forward line. There's the long ball in, looking for, but it's going to be taken out. Oh, that was a high challenge there. And it's number 7, Ciara Nolan, who's down. The referee is going to have a few words, I'd say, with Kate McKay. Late challenge.
He's going to check with his umpires, I think, on that. I think it maybe isn't as bad as it seemed, but Ciara Nolan has been excellent. Her pace is a real strength of her game.
Well, Kate McKay just into the downside high challenge, and it's now Ciara Nolan getting a bit of attention down there. The referee has consulted his umpires. He's walking out very purposefully.
And that's the type of thing, if there were to be a yellow card, Barry, or a player sinbend, it would make a big difference to the game, the type of game that it's been.
He's going over to speak to Kate McKay. He's got his book out. He's calling her over. Be interesting to see what his decision is here. Yes, he's indicating that it was the high challenge, and it's a red card. Ooh. So down to 14, and the dynamic has taken another twist. So
yeah, that's a big blow for Down, a massive blow for Down, and it'll be interesting just to see how they set themselves up to cope with being a player down.
So we're coming up to 13 minutes into the second half. Kate McKay dismissed for the high challenge there on Ciara Nolan. So it's 14 playing 15 with the advantage now to Louth, and with the way that they have started this second half, Orla, they'll need to take advantage of this now.
Definitely. I think that, you know, they'll have no excuse now not to seek to push on in any regard, Barry, but I've been interested to know what the umpire told the referee there that resulted in the red card, and Ciara Nolan appears to be coming back to her feet, but yeah, it's a big twist in the game for sure. It
was a high challenge. If we had replay, the two umpires have obviously told the referee what they saw, and that's basically why Kate McKay has gone off. But on to the Down team is coming Paige Smith. She's number 30. Viv McCormick has gone off. Bit of a prolonged stoppage here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Does it make a difference to how Down had set themselves up quite defensively, and the loss of a player probably negates their ability to do that moving on into the second half. So it's there for Louth now if they can seek to capitalise on this, Barry.
Yes, well, there's Ciara. She's up and she looks fine. We're going to get underway with a free out. It's going to be taken by the goalkeeper, Rebecca Lamb-Fagan. And I think coming up to 15 minutes halfway through this second half, I think the smart money might just be on Louth to actually push on at this stage with the extra player.
It may be, and I think the introduction of Sarah Quinn, who's come in a full back to pick up I suppose Down's main threat there, Natasha Ferris, has made a difference too. It seems to have settled the Louth defence a bit.
So we're about to get underway. I think we'll be coming up to the water break very soon. 14.5 minutes on the clock, and Louth get us back underway from the full back line. And there you can see the ball played out there in the Kieran Nolan. Plenty of space. Plays the ball, the diagonal ball that goes out there, and they're in possession again. That's the full forward, that's Niamh Rice. Niamh plays it to Roisin Kavanagh. Roisin plays it back to the full forward, Niamh Rice. Niamh plays the ball across, and they're still in possession there, breaking through, looking for this. There's actually two Down players on to the kicker there, but the ball has got over the bar, and that is all square here at Newry.
Yeah, it's a brilliant score by Rebecca Carr now, who's having a great second half. You know, she's very good at taking scores, and it was a brilliant ball in by Niamh Rice, and the Louth full forward line seems to have settled a little bit here.
Beautiful left foot shot there by Rebecca. She's got the last 2 points for Louth here to level matters up here. 15.5 minutes on the clock, and it's all there for Louth.
Oh, it's there now, but I'm wondering if the linesman has queried whether or not that was a point. There's another discussion going on with the umpires, so we'll
the referee has gone in, and let us just see what it looks as if it has been ruled out.
No Hawkeye here, Barry.
No Hawkeye. So that's been wiped out. Rebecca, it was a beautiful effort all the same, but unfortunately for Louth supporters, it's still a point between them here. 1-4, 1-3. Just waiting on the scoreboard to be changed.
And Aoife Russell has come in for Louth now as well. So there's definitely, both teams are emptying their benches.
They are indeed. 16.5 minutes, a point between them. 1-4 Down, 1-3 to Louth. But Down now coming forward with the Cara McCardle, their vice captain. And she was very easily dispossessed there. But I must say that Roisin Kavanagh has been given a roving remit in this second half. And she really is causing a lot of hassle all over the pitch for these Down players. And there goes the full forward, Niamh Rice. Niamh bursting through, playing the ball back in there now. And there's a lovely ball played in there, one-on-one with the keeper. And there is a goal! A goal for Louth!
Yeah, it's fantastic goal by Kate Flood. Great.
It was all made by the full forward Niamh Rice getting possession, and then she spotted that Kate was on her own, and she put the ball into the net. One-on-one with the keeper. The dynamic has changed yet again. Louth now in the box seat. 2 goals and 3 points to Down's 1 goal and 4.
Yeah, Kate Flood won't miss those chances when she's in there. A quiet game, but Kate can just be like a deadly assassin when she gets an opportunity in front of goal.
And when it was presented at that precise moment, she knew exactly where she was going to put the ball. One-on-one with the keeper. Caroline Kennedy's been playing well, but she'd no chance there.
No, Kate just put it at the bottom right-hand corner and no chance. But as you said, I'm really impressed with Roisin Kavanagh and the work she's getting through.
Roving remit, as I said, she has come out, and now with that bit of space on the pitch with the extra player, that becomes even more important.
Yeah, an abundance of space, and her work rate and fitness levels are very impressive.
Of course, this game is determined, or how this division is going to be, how it's going to play out is determined on the Roscommon against Sligo game. If Louth were to win, I think we might get the when we get Twitter out, I'll get the calculators out, because this is going to be very interesting if Louth can kick on here, leading now by 9 points to 7, 1-4 to Down, 2-3 to Louth, and it's been a superb second half by the wee county.
And there's actually been a yellow card there against Michelle McMahon, which I'm not sure. Yeah, and I'm not sure. Is it Michelle or is that the water break? I think there's been a yellow card shown. Let me see, and the ball's ref's going to throw it up.
She looks as if she is walking off, so she's in the sin bin, so it's levelled up on the field for the time being.
For the time being, and I'm not sure what that was for either. Barry, it was the far side of the pitch there, so we couldn't see.
Ball thrown up now, so Down indeed the regroup. We've got the water break coming up very soon, but Louth, if I say, in the second half, they really have played a fantastic brand of attacking football. They've gone for the jugular, and I think Down are a bit shell-shocked here coming forward. They haven't scored in the second half so far. Louth have really upped the ante, but Down breaking through now with Megan Doherty, their captain. Megan plays it through there to the number 23, Katrina Caldwell. Katrina And the ball has gone over the bar.
Yeah, it's a brilliant score by Katrina Caldwell. Brilliant. She jinked in very well there. So, God, this game has lots of twists.
That makes it 2 goals and 4. Sorry, 1 goal and 5 to Down, 2 goals and 3 to Louth. So literally it is 8 points, playing 9 points as we go to the water break. As I say, interesting, Orla. The first quarter of the second half, Louth absolutely superb.
Yeah, it was all loud. Their forward play much better. Niamh Rice getting on the ball more in the full forward line. Less ponders around the middle, and Down maybe were a bit shocked by the manner in which Louth took the game to them. But since the sending off, Down have regrouped a bit, Barry, and taken the last score there. And I don't know how this Michelle McMahon going off in the sin bin, how this is going to settle things, because it's a brilliant game and lots of twists and turns and great play by both teams. And this has been, I suppose, that's the way this division has been played. It's been nip and tuck between all the different teams in it.
And the theory being that Louth will go back up to 15 players in the final stages, which could be crucial. But Down getting that point on the board through Katrina Caldwell, maybe that'll settle the downside. But that was an onslaught and a half from Louth in the the first quarter of the second half. So as I say, very interesting. It's do or die at this stage. A point between the sides. On the clock, it'll probably look different on the actual screen. I've got 21 minutes and 10 seconds, so 9 minutes plus whatever is the referee decides to add on for the water break, and any stoppages. A couple of stoppages in the second period.
Yeah, and I think it's a hard-hitting game as well, Barry. And I think the referee is taking doing another tick there rather than another yellow card. But yeah, it's no quarter asked or given here.
Absolutely not. But Louth now breaking up through the centre of the field. There's a bit of pace being shown there by the centre half back, Shannon McLaughlin. And they're out on the wing, offering a bit of space yet again is Roisin Kavanagh, but it's played inside. But this time it does go out to Roisin. Fumbles the ball, but still in possession. Played back now, and slow, methodical build-up yet again. Katie Flood. That's a lovely ball played out there to the far side. Louth definitely, they can sense that this game is there for the taking, but dispossessed yet again, and Down can come breaking out, and it comes now to Paige Smith, another substitute heading up towards the halfway point of the field, hopping the ball. She's getting close attention there, but she plays it inside. That's a lovely ball. She looks as if she's been held back, is Jessica Foy, but Jessica still breaks forward. Close attention gone in there, and dispossessed. Referee says there was a foul there on Paige Smith. So this will be an opportunity for Down to put the ball over the bar, level things up.
Yeah, as credit to Megan Doherty, who maybe overturned the loud attack, and we're right back down now to a point for Down. It has to be.
A draw is no good to Louth today. They need the victory.
Yeah, they definitely do. But Down have responded very well in the past 5 or 6 minutes here.
So 20 metres, this seems to be straightforward enough. The wind has actually picked up again in the second half. And that ball is slotted over the bar. That's the full forward there, Natasha Ferris. Nothing's easy in this game, but that free was as easy as it gets. So 1 goal and 6 to Down, 2 goals and 3 to Louth. And this game is all square. That looks like Jessica Foy bursting through. She's getting the attention of 2 and 3 players. And the referee again has given the free in to Down. Jessica Foy has been a thorn in their side, Louth side throughout this game. So yet again another chance here. So Natasha Ferris going to take it again. This could edge Down back in front. I make it 24 minutes plus whatever the referee adds on for the water break. And there is the ball played, and it's put over the bar. Full forward again, Natasha Ferris. That was 2 easy chances for Down, and Ferris punished them.
Yeah, but credit to the Down attack that are pushing on now and pinning the Louth defence back.
More substitutions coming in now for the Louth ladies. I have a funny feeling, Orla, though, that Down leading by a point, but there's going to be a few more twists before this game's over.
Oh, definitely. It's kept us on our toes throughout, and I don't see that changing.
Very congested down there. Louth now, and they're out on the wing. There is their half forward. That's Ciara Nolan. Ciara gets possession. Well done. She takes the ball past Alice McAlea. Emer Byrne. Katie Flood. Katie's a very, very, very classy player on the ball. Very composed.
Yeah, but I think the Louth management would prefer her a bit closer to goal at the moment.
Jenny McCourt. That's a full forward, Niamh Rice. Niamh working her way across. That's 4 or 5 Down players in, but she goes for the long ball, but it doesn't get anywhere. And it's well mopped up there at the back by Down. That was a bit of a wasted ball.
Oh, definitely.
You can see there was a high press on. There was 4 or 5 Down players around her, and they forced her into the air.
And Down had done that very well in the first half.
But then again, the play breaks down in the middle of the field yet again, and it's Louth in possession. That's their centre half back, Shannon McLaughlin. She's their captain. Katie Flood. Katie's got 2 around her, but she's pacey when she wants to show her pace. Still in possession, but that was a nice challenge in there. The referee,
I think
pushing the back.
Yeah, she worked hard to get that free.
I think those can go either way, but as it is, gives Louth a chance to regroup. Rebecca Carr. Down seem to have dropped a few players back into the back line here. Roisin Kavanagh, she's been my player of the second half. And a bit over the top. Adair Mooney, she's another Down player who has come in. Maybe a bit too far out from goal in these conditions.
Yeah, I'm just looking at who's going to take it. Kate Flood is coming out to take it, so she will be kicking the score, so it's an important free.
It's just on the edge of the arc. Looking at the posts, right footed. This the level matters up. 27 minutes gone, plus whatever the referee adds on. Katie Flood looking at the posts. This will give us a crescendo of a finish. Great point from the right foot. Absolutely superb by Katie Flood. She has levelled this game. 2 goals and 4 to Louth. 1 goal and 7 to Down, but Louth need this win.
Oh, they need it, and Kate Flood is near to steal. Is a great free and a lot of pressure on her.
So it's going to boil down to who wants it the most.
Yeah, and you've Jess Foy now taking the ball forward, pass it on to
Alice McAlea. It's a battle there at the back. Down they'll get possession. The referee didn't like the look of the challenge. Down get the free in. Maybe this is a bit too far out. It's going to be Natasha Ferris.
I think Natasha's been good at taking an extra couple of yards when she's taking her free. So
more substitutions coming in. Somebody coming into the full back or the half back line, I think.
I think that's Aoife Byrne now, is it? Gone into full forward for
very, very tall player.
Yeah.
So here's Natasha Ferris to maybe edge Down back in front. We're going to get some climax to this game. It's even, Stephen, but this free to put Down back in the lead. It's high, it's dropping, and it is over the bar. That was beautiful by Natasha.
Yeah, that's a brilliant score.
Her frees in this second half have kept Down in this game and now has edged them 1 point in front. It's 11 plays 10. My watch coming up to 29 minutes, so I make it a minute plus whatever the referee adds on. And Down getting possession, breaking through yet again. It's Megan Doherty. Megan's their captain from the Kerry Duff side. That was a collision there. And yet another injury, and the medical attention has been called for. It looked like a clash of heads.
Yeah. Megan Doherty's had a very good, solid game for Down. She does an abundance of work there.
Another hold up in play. That should add quite a few minutes, I'm thinking, on to whatever the referee is adding. I think it could be 3, maybe 4 minutes plus the water break. This game on a knife edge, Down leading by a point, and Natasha Ferris 3-pointed freeze has edged Down in front. But this has been a fantastic battle in the sun in Newry, Orla.
Yeah, both team have gone about their game admirably. You know, they've both, neither team has dropped ahead when they went behind. Like Down went behind there in the second half and Louth looked completely in the ascendancy, but Down responded brilliantly.
So it's the type of game from the throw in, you knew it was going to be tight, a local derby, and it's just coming down now to the final few minutes, a point between them. Down, if they get this win, they will go through to the semi-finals, but depending on the results of the Roscommon Sligo game, if Louth win, they're back into the mix. But it's been a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, it's been a great game, very, very enjoyable. The quality of play very high, and the forward play impressive as well. I think Michelle McMahon is hoping to get back onto the pitch that would bring Louth up to the 15 for the final few minutes, but Louth may be disappointed that they didn't push on, you know, when they started the second half well.
Yes, indeed, it was the goal by Laura Collins that came in the opening couple of minutes. That was a great start for Louth, but then Down controlled the middle period of the first half, but the second half Louth came out and they really went at Down and transformed this game. But those 3 frees, as I say, by Natasha Ferris has edged Down back in front here at Park Esler in Newry. Everybody's okay, we're back underway. Jessica Foy with the free. Jessica gets possession. It's played out now to Aoife Keown. She's come into the Down side. Aoife hops the ball. It's a case of keep ball for Down as well. Don't be doing anything stupid. They've got that point advantage, but you feel Orla that there's going to be a final kick from Louth here at some stage. Plenty of time. I make it 31 minutes 40 seconds, but there could be quite a time added on here for stoppages and indeed the water break. But you can see Down now trying to keep ball in the centre of the field. They've emptied their bench, as has Louth. The ball's out to the far side, bursting through. That looked like a foul. Referee says no, play away. And he's actually given the foul this time. It's in the Megan Doherty, the captain. And then again, this looks like Natasha Ferris territory, maybe a bit further back.
Yeah, and maybe a criticism of Louth that they have conceded a lot of frees, you know, there in the last 10 minutes that have enabled Down play their way back into the game.
Yeah, it's actually Jessica Foy's going to take this. Maybe it is a bit far back, but they might be looking to hold possession. 32 and a half minutes gone. 2.5 minutes of time added on by the referee. Down keeping possession out there. Jessica Foy, she has been very, very instrumental in this Down performance today. But you can see they're slowing the game down. They're slowing it down. They're looking for each other. They're trying to pass it. Now, what is the tactic by Louth? Do they push out?
I think they need to push out. You know, they need to win possession. There's no point in waiting back.
Down now bursting through. It's Megan Doherty, their captain, yet again, losing possession, but she's won it back. And I think it's a case now Down will start. Yes, they get the free there now. A bit of over elaboration. And this could be the opportunity to get the ball up the field. They really need to get this, to get a score on the board, but a draw is not good enough, Orla, today. So they really would be looking for a goal at this stage. But dispossessed there in the middle of the field, and the Downs, Aoife Keown was breaking forward. But the referee gives the free to Louth. Fullback Eilish Hand begins play again. They're breaking into the middle of the field. They have to get this goal. Bursting through, there's another free just coming up halfway between the midfield and the 45-metre line. They need to work this in.
Yeah, they need to work it in and get themselves a point at the very least.
Down still leading by a point. Slow, methodical build-up by Louth. The player on the wing there, it's played out. She's been my player of the second half, Roisin Kavanagh. Roisin working her way across the field, now cuts inside. She's a lovely player, hopping the ball there. You can see they're all waiting in anticipation for this coming into the full forward line. It's do or die for Louth now. Ciara Nolan, Ciara bursting through. getting plenty of attention, and she has been pulled up for over-elaboration, over-carrying, and that has been the downfall of many's a player this afternoon. The referee has been very hot on that.
Yeah, the referee's been very tight on that, and maybe Ciara should have given the ball into her full forward line a bit sooner.
And up playing full forward, I'm not quite sure who come on there for Louth. That is very tall.
That's Aoife Byrne, so she'd be a sister of Emer Byrne in midfield.
It's all very tight over on the far side. You couldn't turn a sweet in your mouth over there, Orla.
It's very tight.
And down, breaking away. They win the battle. They've players over. Down, bursting through. That's Adair Mooney. Play to the full forward. Natasha Ferris. She has probably put the cherry on the icing on the cake for Down. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, and you could tell by the roar she made no mistake. Natasha Ferris, the full forward, has been pivotal for Down in the second half. She gets their second goal. I make it 35 and a half minutes gone, and that could be Louth's day gone.
Yeah, that's the killer blow by Down, and a brilliant goal by Natasha Ferris has been prominent throughout the game for Down.
But the bottom line, Down showed conviction when they broke. They put the ball in early, which Louth should have been doing, and Natasha didn't need to be asked twice.
No, she didn't, and finished very well, and probably showed what Louth should have been doing.
Still, we play on. It's Ciara Woods. Ball, the attack breaks down, and now Down can take their time. The referee is looking at his watch, and the referee has blown the final whistle. 2-8 to Down, 2-4 to Louth. Maybe a bit unfair given Louth's a 4-point difference at the end. The goal was the icing on the cake, but Louth's performance today, especially in the second half, they could have done it. It was up until the final kick of the game, almost it was in the melting pot.
Oh, it was a brilliant game, and probably testament to both teams. The level of that they played today, Barry was excellent, but I think Down maybe showed a bit more, what would you say, wit in the game. You know, they stayed in the game very well. They took their frees, and they stopped Louth from pulling away at the start of the second half. But Louth will be disappointed that when Down went to play her down, when they had the red card, that they lost Michelle McMahon to the yellow card, and Down pegged them back from there. But credit to Down, they stayed in the game, and they won the tight game, and maybe Louth will have to regroup and think about they've come out the wrong end on two very close games in this league, and take their lessons from that.
Down, they seemed to manage the game well whenever the chips were down. They seemed to actually, they had that wee bit extra of, that know-how.
Know-how, yeah. And I think with that in mind, Barry, Megan Doherty, the captain at midfield, impressed me an awful lot. I think she won an awful lot of dirty ball in the second half when when the game was really in the melting pot, and I think she impressed me a lot in the second half.
So Down, they march on to the semi-finals, but literally Louth really put it to them today. Louth, they've 3 games, they drew 1, they've lost 2, but they were all very close games. They can take something out of this.
Yeah, I think they'll be keen just to make sure to stay in Division 3. It's unbelievable that the matches between the 4 teams in this division have been so tight, and the teams that will have lost they'll feel so hard done by, because that was a great game today that could have went either way, with credit to Down.
Well, Laura, I must say I enjoyed your company today, I enjoyed your crack. Thank you very much for coming out. It's actually a cold day now.
Bright but cold.
Surely is. And so there you have it here at Newry. Very tight game, but Down pulling away at the end. Natasha Ferris, 3-pointed scores, and then at the very death, the break, and she got the ball on the edge of the square, put it into the back of the net to see off this very brave Louth challenge. So the final score here at Newry in the Division 3A tie, and it ends Down 2-8, Louth 2-4. Thank you for joining us. Good evening.